circumstance really, but I'm actually on sawdust side of things, which is quite leisurely. Just go up to King's Lynn, do a trailer change, and come back to Nettershall, walk it off, and back the yard, job done. So there are boxes as well to do, but I've only taken an empty one up yet. I've not actually tipped one. So there's kind of a route in and a route out to the hangar at Nettershall. Which is this way, because there's they want to stop trucks going through at all, close the place down, so I'm told. So anyway, this is day 2 for me doing it, just doing it on my own for the first time. And I've got the same run again tomorrow, back up to King's Lynn, same company, just a slightly different area where I've got to pick the trailer up from. Back down here, tip it, and go back home. Turn right here, because you can't come in from the left, which is a shame, because that would be a nice easy way in, but you would go out that way, but we can't come in that way. go. Well, something different today. Never driven a hook loader before, but as of today I have. So been shown how to operate it. Looks sort of fairly simple, and then it's just got to be tipped out once I've dropped and swapped. So yeah, it should be good fun. Should be fairly simple as well. Haven't got to sheet up or faff about with any of that. Just got to swap the bins and then tip the loader one, head back the yard. So one thing you do have to take note of is when you're getting in and out is that bottom step is a damn sight higher than the ones in the Arctics. Anyway, let's get down the road. It's not far from here. I'm at Red Lodge, or what used to be Red Lodge. If you're of a certain generation, you might recognise not only the lunar car park, but also the sad demise of the cafe that's no longer across the road there, which is a real shame, because that was a good place to go. But that's unfortunately progress, I guess. Right, there's a couple of American service trucks. They do all the stuff to the army bases around here, doing a bit of a transshipment, and luckily I've got a good bit of ground clearance for these holes, because they're pretty substantial. There always was the argument between the council and Red Lodge as to who actually owned the land, because if someone admitted it, then they'd have to repair it. Let's see if my battery lasts, because it doesn't. I'm saying it's charging, now it's not, of course. Right, we ignore that sign for the weight limit. So I'm told. I was told the route in here, and I did have a quick look on Google Maps last night as well, just to check that I know a few sort of landmarks as such. There used to be a weight limit on the bridge. This is how you used to get back down to the A14, but I guess they probably put the weight. I guess the weight is taking its toll on the bridge, or they just want to stop trucks running through there. I don't know. So I need to turn left here. Oh, that's really helpful. Right, well, My first bin exchange complete. There's actually there's two in there. And I had to get the tighter one of the two out, which actually I preferred doing. It's a bit more of a challenge, made you think about it. And if I come back and the next one's the outside one, it'll make it even easier. That's my theory. So anyway, got it done. And it's just silly things like remembering you're in a rigid and not an Arctic when you're trying to line yourself up, and just getting it all lined up and just getting out and double checking. And I'm glad I did at one point, because it pulls the skip up on like a pair of rollers, and you need to be inside the two rollers to get that done. So and it wasn't, so and I just sort of checked it, so I just sort of dropped it back down, adjusted it, and got it going again. So all in all, quite successful, I think. That's all a learning curve, but yeah, it's enjoyable, something different. Now I know, and now I know the way in as well with the diversion. It's not actually that bad. So this initial road down here is a little bit small. Nothing we can't cope with. As long as I don't meet an Arctic, really. So yeah, frustratingly, when I get to the end here, if I could go straight ahead over the crossroads, it's a nice shortish run back out to where I need to be. But there we go, the road should be open tomorrow according to the signs. I mean, I had to turn in where that diversion was anyway to get myself turned round, because I don't know if it will show up on the film or not, but the signs will say, like, beyond that turning basically there's nowhere to turn, which I'm pretty certain there's an industrial estate down there, but there we go. Really difficult to see around the trees here. The old Exxon Valdez round. Takes you up round the sort of back of Red Lodge town, village, however it's described. Excuse me. Ooh. Yeah, there's usually a few of these a week apparently. Makes a nice change to go to King's Lynn as well. Just a shame that you still have to go to Thetford. But there we go. And the truck parks at the actual meadow, as they call it, rather than at Humphreys where the other truck is parked. So slightly different journey to work. yeah, back to Nettershall now. Get this one tipped. So it's the same place but a different shed this stuff goes into. And a slightly different technique. You just sort of basically tip her up, keep all the locks on and in and whatnot. Just sort of open the back, tip it up, and then just sort of keep shuffling forward till it's all out, and then just push it into the barn apparently. So do the doors up and you're away. Rush hour at Barton Mills now. It's the only downside as such. Still can handle that, it's not the end of the world. Right, go back to my podcast for a little bit. Okay, so once we're tipped at Nettershall, we've got to come out this way because of the agreement with the locals. Just straight over the bridge, and it's almost like a one-way system through the village, and it also should mean that we don't meet other trucks coming the other way, possibly tractors because they do what they want, but from the main road it is signposted, you know, no HGVs, so in theory we shouldn't meet anything. Theory is always different to practice, of course. Always expect the unexpected. Geocache somewhere near this village sign. I don't know if people get the hump if I stop the truck here. Probably. So I'll have to leave it for another day. Potentially park in there. So this brings me back on the A1066. Past this junction God knows how many times, and I never knew where it went. There we go, we're back out on the main road. Right, let's carry on heading back.